In our fast-paced world, it's crucial to take a moment to consider how our choices impact our brain's longevity and vitality. Join us on a journey as we explore the 12 habits that can unknowingly harm your brain. Number 12, how not thinking enough can harm your brain. Ever heard the saying, use it or lose it? Well, it turns out this applies to your brain too. Studies reveal that people who don't engage their minds regularly may experience brain shrinkage over time. To keep your brain in tip-top shape, you need to give it a workout. Thinking, reading, and even jotting down your thoughts can be like hitting the gym for your brain. Number 11, tackling stress before it takes over your brain. Stress, like an occasional rain shower, is a normal part of life. A little stress from work or family can even be motivating, like pushing you to meet a deadline or excel in a competition. But here's the catch. When stress piles up and becomes too much to handle, it's like a thunderstorm wreaking havoc on your brain. It can leave you feeling down, anxious, angry, and sleep-deprived. Number 10, breathing easy for a healthy brain. Our brains thrive on oxygen, and the quality of air we breathe can make a big difference. When we expose ourselves to harmful chemicals or breathe in polluted and contaminated air, we're essentially shortchanging our brains on oxygen. Without sufficient oxygen, brain cells can die. Number 9, cheers to moderation for a healthy brain. For a healthy brain, booze should only be used in small amounts. The more alcohol you consume, especially in high percentages, the more brain cells you risk losing. Prolonged and heavy alcohol use can disrupt the brain's chemical balance, leading to a decrease in brain volume over time. Number 8, exercise your way to a sharp mind. They say use it or lose it, and that holds for your brain as well. Skipping exercise can make your brain less flexible and mobile. It leads to reduced stability and motor skills. Exercise isn't just about keeping your body fit, it's also a brain booster. When you work out, your brain releases those feel-good hormones called endorphins, helping you stay youthful and sharp. Number 7, socialize for a brain boost. Chatting and mingling aren't just fun, they're like brain workouts. When you have intellectual conversations and connect with others, it's like giving your brain a dose of brain-building vitamins. Meeting new people and making friends can also crank up your creativity. Plus, it's a fantastic way to express yourself and beat the blues. Number 6, don't overwork when you're sick. When you're under the weather, pushing through work might seem like a heroic feat, but it's not great for your brain. Your brain and body are already busy battling illness, and adding work to the mix just piles on the stress. It's like carrying a heavy backpack when you're already tired. Number 5, don't skip breakfast. In our rush to start the day, many of us skip breakfast. But guess what? Our brains aren't too happy about it. See, our brains need a good dose of nutrients in the morning to kickstart the day. When we skip breakfast, we're depriving our brains of the fuel they need. It's like trying to drive a car without gas. Not going to work. Our brains crave pure glucose to function their best, and skipping breakfast means they're running on empty. Number 4, stub out smoking for a healthy brain. We all know smoking is bad for our lungs and hearts, but did you know it's no friend to your brain either? Lighting up can shrink brain cells and even put you at risk for dementia, Alzheimer's, and worse. Smoking can lead to a brain inflammation party that results in a condition called multiple sclerosis, MS. Number 3, sugar overload. Sugar may taste sweet, but it's not so kind to your brain. Most of the time, we're gobbling down sugar without even realizing it. But here's the kicker. Too much of the sweet stuff messes with your brain's ability to absorb essential proteins and nutrients. This nutritional roadblock can lead to memory problems, learning difficulties, hyperactivity, and even the blues. Think twice before you indulge in those sugary treats. That giant cola with your burger packs a whopping 20 spoonfuls of sugar. Number 2, sleepy brain, forgetful brain. Ever had a where are my keys moment? Blame it on lack of sleep. When you don't get enough shut-eye, your brain doesn't perform at its best. It's like trying to run on a nearly empty battery. Sleep deprivation messes with your memory and can even lead to cognitive problems. It's not just about forgetfulness. It can also bring on psychological issues. Number 1, too much food, too little brain. Ever heard the phrase, don't overdo it? Well, it applies to our brains too. When our brains aren't working properly, we tend to overeat. But here's the kicker. Overeating can actually damage our brains. It clogs up the pipes, so to speak, in our brain's blood cells, reducing blood supply to those important brain cells. That's bad news for brain function. In fact, it's been linked to Alzheimer's disease. So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, click the like and the bell buttons. We'll have another video for you soon. Take care until then.